I'm curious, you mentioned at the top of the interview, when you got to LA, you were doing some PA and AD work, as well as dishwashing and eventually being a waiter.
Yeah.
What do you recommend? I know there's a lot of writers that are in this situation of having to have that survival job. Do you
Yeah.
recommend, like,
You
why
know,
didn't you continue in the production side? Why not be a PA and AD and at least pick up some production experience and try and make your living that way, as opposed to being a waiter or a busboy?
well, I was working in a Corman, Roger Corman producer, Concord,
Sure.
New Horizons.
Yep.
I
Yep.
got in that. I got in that studio. I was sending faxes like every day,
Gotcha.
calling, nobody pick up, calling faxes. And then one day I said, no, I'm gonna go there, and I just took the bus. I went there, and the security guard calls, and they call. They say, yeah, he's waiting for you. Go, Ashley's waiting for you. I'm like, what? Yeah, a second, please go. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going in. So I went in, and the guy goes, oh, hi, Marcelo, I just got your resume. Are you available tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. What orientation tomorrow? We start a new production. Are you available? I said, yes. Okay, see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. And the
Huh.
next day, when I went the next day, everybody's asking me, how do you get in? Who do you know? I'm like, I don't. I said I sent a fax for a long time, and I call, and then show up at the front gate. At the front gate.
Yeah.
Now, come on, bro. Who do you know? I'm like, I don't know anybody. Who are you? Yes, and I learned a lot, and it was a great experience. But it wasn't. I was like doing all, PA, a lot of things. I was driving the director back home, picking him up. I was with the walkie-talkie, blocking the trailer, the hallway, this and that. I was with the main stars, giving them the coffee and, whatever. I was doing blocking and a lot of things. And what's your 20 and stuff like that. I mean, it's fun. It was fun. But it wasn't. I came here to be a director. I didn't come here to be a PA. I mean, and I'm, that's great. I mean, if you want to be a writer, write. And you want to sell, well, pitch, and pitch harder. If you're not getting any bites, pitch again. Pitch to different people. Go back, rewrite, keep writing, pitch again. In the end, if you give up, they win, and you go home with nothing. If you finish your screenplay, great accomplishment. Get it with a service. Get it all, double check everything, make triple check. It's good. You're proud of it. It's your best work. Put it forward. You know what I mean? Same with the movie. I mean, I could have finished this movie a long time ago, but I didn't like the way it was coming together. I was working with some people, I'm not going to mention names, but for VFX and stuff, and they were not giving me their best work. I was paying them, by the way. Okay, I want to make sure that everybody that listens to the podcast now or in 10 years, I paid everybody. I worked in a restaurant. I made tips. I saved the money, and I pay you. And you told me how much, and that's the money I pay you. That's what I can afford. That's what you agree on. Now, when you come to perform on set or on location, some of these people didn't give me their best work. They're content with making what they're making and doing what they're doing. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And that's the problem with independent filmmaking. A lot of these issues that I had, technical, for example, they could have been solved if the people that were all these moving parts, if they were actually if they told me the truth at the beginning. Yes, I know how to operate this equipment. Yes, I know the software extremely well. My demo reel is here. Then yes, we meet again, and then okay, I hire you. I believe you. You're good. Perfect. We're gonna get along well. And then when I see the footage, 2-3 months later, I'm like, dude, this is horrible. What happened? And then there's no way for me to go back and reshoot. I mean, I already spent all the money. That's the thing with doing. When you're like, it's important just to stay focused. You're making a lot of decisions, so it's your passion. In my case, my passion that kept me going.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Selling Your Screenplay podcast. If you'd like to hear the full interview, just go to sellingyourscreenplay.com/podcasts, or to go directly to the episode, just use the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching.